My name's Carmen. I was a cook. I mean, I'm still a cook. I'm just a different kind of cook, I guess. My brother and I, we would cook a lot together, especially when we were kids. You know, that's when we were closest. Food was always our common ground. We wanted to open a restaurant together. We had a name, we had a vibe, all of it. My brother could make you feel confident in yourself. You know, like when I was a kid, if I was nervous, I was scared, I wouldn't want to do something, he'd always tell me to just face it, you know, get it over with. He would always say, let it rip. He was loud, he was hilarious. And he had this amazing ability. He could walk into a room and he could take the temperature of it instantly. You know, he could dial it. And I'm not built like that, man. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I had a stutter when I was a kid. I was scared to speak half the time. I got shitty grades because I couldn't pay attention in school. I didn't get into college. I didn't have any girlfriends. I don't think I'm funny. I always thought my brother was my best friend. Like we just knew everything about each other. Except I didn't know my brother was using drugs. As we got older, I realized I didn't know anything about him. He stopped letting me into the restaurant a couple of years ago. He just cut me off cold, and that hurt. And I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this. I made this plan where I was gonna go work in all the best restaurants in the world. You know, like I'm gonna go work in real kitchens, like fuck mom and dad's piece of shit, right? And I got the shit kicked out of me. And I separated herbs, and I shucked oysters and clams and uni, and I cut myself, and I got garlic and onions and peppers in my fingernails and in my eyes, and my skin was dry and oily at the same time. I had calluses on my fingers from the knives, and my stomach was fucked, and it was everything. I felt like I could speak through the food, like I could communicate through creativity and that kind of confidence. You know, like I was good at something that was so new and that was so exciting, and I just wanted him to know that, and fuck, I just wanted him to be like, good job. And the more people I cut out, the quieter my life got. And the routine of the kitchen was so insistent and exacting and busy and hard and alive, and I lost track of time, and he died. And he left me his restaurant. And I think it's very clear that me trying to fix the restaurant was me trying to fix whatever was happening with my brother. That restaurant, it has, and it does mean a lot to people. It means a lot to me. I just don't know if it ever meant anything to him.